guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I am a 6th grade math and science teacher, and I love all things Disney as well. And on today's video, we have a March Madness pin tag from Kaylee Hopkins over at Kaylee Hopkins. And I am so excited, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be a video of a pin tag, but first of all, if you're new here, hello, welcome. Like I said, my name's Morgan. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below because we are almost to 200 subscribers. What? Oh my gosh, that is crazy to think. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our Disney community. And on today's video, we have a March Madness pin tag. So I was tagged by Kaylee over at Kaylee Hopkins. I will leave her channel linked up above and down below. I've done a lot of collaborations with her in the past, and I'm also on a lot of her lives. If you watch them, I was on a lot of her WandaVision lives, and I've been on some of her March Madness lives as well, and we'll be on some of her Marvel lives that are coming up too. She's just awesome. Please go give her a lot of love and support. We also did a Mulan live action reaction, so we both watched the Mulan movie, so definitely go check that out. I'll leave that up here and down below for you guys as well. So like I said, we first have a pin tag. She came up with this pin tag on her own, and it is a March Madness pin tag. So it's kind of going along the lines of March Madness when it comes to basketball. So there are a few categories, and I had to pick my best pin that I think best suits the category. So first up for the March Madness pin tag is the best couple. All right, if you have been around my channel for any length of time, you probably know exactly what I'm going to say, and that is Beauty and the Beast. They are one of my favorite Disney couples, and I think their story is just so timeless. So I have picked my Grand Floridian Christmas pin that I got at the Disney Character Warehouse, and I unboxed this in my Disney Character Warehouse haul, which if you have not seen that, my series haul Saturday, I will leave the playlist linked up above and down below. I got so many pins from Disney the last time I went. And you may be saying, but this isn't Beauty and the Beast. Well, when you open it up, it has Beauty and the Beast in their gingerbread house and their gingerbread format, and they are just so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is actually one of my only pins I have of both Belle and Beast together. I have like pins of Beast and pins of Belle, but I don't have many of them together. So I actually don't have many of any princes and princesses together. So I had a very slim selection to pick from. And this is a limited edition of 4,050. That's kind of what it looks like on the back. And it is a double pin back as well. All right, moving on. Next on the bracket is the best princess, and I had a really hard time choosing this because I would probably have said Belle, but I used Beauty and the Beast for the best couple, so I wanted to pick someone different. So I actually picked, this may come as a shock to some people, but I picked Moana as my best princess. And I picked this baby Moana pin because it was one of my first ones I've ever gotten of her. And I love baby Moana. I think she's just so adorable. And I love her as a princess. I think she does a lot more than most princesses do. A lot of princesses, it's focused on love. And this one, she really does give a lot to her family and her culture and her people that she rules over. So I picked her as the best princess because even though it's on her own journey and she kind of leaves them behind, she's really only doing it for them. And she's also willing to give up a lot for her people. So I picked her as the best princess. Yeah. All right. Next up is going to be the best sidekick. So I tried to pick a pin I have not shown in a while, or have never shown, and I don't know that I've ever shown this one, but this, who I chose for best sidekick, even though they're not really a sidekick, they don't really do a lot, but they are just one of my favorite people in Disney, and it is Dopey. Oh my gosh, and he's just so adorable. I love this one when he's just in his oversized clothes and so cute. And so I picked him because he is one of my favorite characters pretty much ever. And so I just love him. And I don't think I've ever shown this pin. This is a pin from 2008 that I had. It is just a sandback, a single pin back, but it's actually very thin. It's only like compared to some of the newer pins, can kind of tell they're like a little thicker, but that's okay. I still love this pin. So it's normally on the pin board. It lives like up here. All right, next up on our bracket is best attraction. So for best attraction, you would probably think I would pick Space Mountain. However, I don't have a single Space Mountain pin. So I picked the Jungle Cruise instead. And so this is one of my favorite attractions next to Space Mountain. It has become a staple. And I'm a little concerned that they are re-renovating it and kind of changing it to go along with the movie. I do understand why they're doing it, but I just hope the actual attraction itself with the skippers telling the jokes doesn't change too much, because I think that is just the most unique thing about the ride. And so this just says the famous Jungle Cruise departing daily only in Adventureland, having pun in the jungle. And I love a good pun. And then it has the skipper and his boat, if it'll focus. And then it has a little hippo down there too. So, all right. So then best limited edition pin. So I have quite a few limited edition pins, especially on my last Disney World haul. I picked up quite a few of them. But the one I picked actually came to me in a box swap. It came to me in my self-care January box swap, which I will leave that video linked up above and down below for you guys to check out. And it is the lowest limited edition that I have, and it is this Ewok pin from New York Comic Con 2019, or is it 2019? Yeah, 2019, and it was an exclusive, and I have no idea how she got it, but she got the person that had my box swap got it for me, and I love this pin. It's pretty big. It's like as big as the size of my palm, and you don't find a lot of Ewok pins. It's not a official license of Disney. It is a license of Star Wars though, and then it says limited edition of 1000, and I just love this pin so much. And you don't, like I said, you don't see a lot of Ewok pins, and he's my favorite Star Wars character, so I had to have it, and I'm so excited that she got it for me, and it is one of my favorite limited edition pins that I have. Oh, and it is a double pin back too. Always plus. All right, so next up is best prince. I was looking and thinking about this very hard, because what I found out is I have like no Prince pins at all. And I didn't want to do Beast again. I have a few of Beast, but I didn't want to do him again because I did him for best couple. So I went with someone that I, like the only other Prince I have, which was, and he's not even by himself. Like, this is how bad this is. But I had to go with Aladdin. And this is my Aladdin and Jasmine's couple pin. This pin is very old. It is from 2003. And if you look at the back, it's a little beat up. It looks a lot nicer on camera. But it lives on my lanyard because it's one of my first pins that I ever got. And I do think he is a pretty good prince. especially since he is one of the only standalone prince, like his movie is about him. It's not about a princess. And he meets a princess in it, but it's basically about him. So I think he is one of the best princes in that is there, because we kind of get to know the most about him rather than about Jasmine. Next up, we had the best park pin. And if you have been around my channel, you probably know exactly what park I'm going to say. And you are probably right. It is Magic Kingdom. So I picked this pin, Living My Best Life. And it has the beautiful castle and it's super sparkly. I picked this up on my last trip and I just love, love, love this pin. And I love the Magic Kingdom, so I had to pick that one. And finally, to wrap up our March Madness pin tag, we have the best Disney movie. And so if you have been around this channel for any length of time, you probably know exactly what I'm going to say. And it is, of course, Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. is beyond my favorite movie, I think, ever that Disney has. I just love Sully. He's my favorite character. And so it's my favorite. But I feel like I've shown you guys a lot of my Monsters, Inc. pins. So rather than showing you a Monsters, Inc. pin, I am going to show you a card I just received that was actually supposed to be from my Valentine's Day card swap. And it came late. And I will leave that video linked up above and down below. But this is a card that Melissa over at Mini Melly made me personally. And it is Monsters, Inc. themed, and so I thought it was perfect to showcase this. And it says, "I'm watching you, Morgan, always watching. Happy Valentine's Day." And it has a little Roz down there, and then in the background is Sully and Mike, and I love how awesome Sully's fur looks, and I will be hanging this up because it is just the cutest. And then in the card, she said, "Happy Valentine's Day, Morgan. I hope you have an amazing day." Also, Roz said, "You didn't file your paperwork last night." She's always watching. Always. So, I just love that. Thank you so much, Melissa. And that's our pin tag. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Tell me down in the comments what was your favorite pin that I showed today? Was the card your favorite? And what are some of your favorites? And if you are interested in doing this pin tag, I will leave all the information down below for you guys. And make sure you definitely go check out Kaylee over at Kaylee Hopkins for tagging me in this pin tag. I absolutely loved it, and I am so excited that I was able to do it. And then at the end of the video, I will be tagging some more people, so I'll put their names right here on the screen for you guys. And go check out their videos whenever they are released. And as always, have a magical day. Bye.